It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in the back.
Now please rise for the presentation of colors presented by the Air Force Junior ROTC.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, ladies. Good morning. Every 15 minutes in this country, someone under the age of 25 is seriously injured or killed in an alcohol-related traffic collision. This is your every 15 minutes.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if
Wiggy, wiggy, oh, wiggy, wiggy. Hold up, wiggy, wiggy, oh, wiggy, wiggy. Wiggy, wiggy, oh. Hold up, wiggy, wiggy. Stand up in the motor, bust the dance, bro. Stand up in the motor, bust the dance, bro. Hold up, wiggy, wiggy.
Alright, come on. Alright, another ball. Alright, let's get started. Somebody do the thing. Judge.
Okay, my turn.
Here we go. Drink it in
We up to this party, guys. Here, take some of this.
Yeah, get it.
Let me get a little bit more of that.
A little bit more. Yeah.
Let's go to that party, boy.
Up in here, you did. All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Go.
What time is it?
We're gonna be late for school. We gotta go.
Alright, yeah. Here we go.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure?
No, you there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you chill, bro.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. Alright.
Jared.
Jenna, wake up. Jenna, wake up. Jenna, wake up. Jenna, wake up.
Jared, what happened?
What did you do?
What did you do? Kaylin, are you okay?
Right.
Jared, what'd you do?
What happened?
What'd you do?
Kaylin, are you okay?
I thought I was good, dude.
Come on, man.
Jared, what did you do? I thought you were good, bro.
Dude, I was good. I thought I was good.
Are you sure, bro? Come on now, bro.
What was your problem, man?
You were at the party. I told you, are you good? And you said you were good.
Dude, I thought I was good, and I had it.
Please, you have to help her. There was a they hit us. They came out of nowhere. She can't move, and she's not talking.
Ma'am, what car were you in?
I was in this one in the back seat.
In the back seat? Okay. How fast were you guys going?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
They came out of nowhere.
Seems like it was yesterday when I saw your face. You told me how proud you were, but I walked away. If only I knew what I know today. Ooh, ooh. I would hold you in my arms, I would take the pain away. Thank you for all you've done, forgive all your mistakes. There's nothing I wouldn't do to hear your voice again. Sometimes I wanna call you, but I know you won't be there. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do. And I've hurt myself by hurting you. Some days I feel broke inside, but I won't admit. Sometimes I just wanna hide, 'cause it's you I miss. And it's so hard to say goodbye when it comes to this. Ooh. Would you tell me I was wrong? Would you help me understand? Are you looking down upon me? Are you proud of who I am? There's nothing I wouldn't do to have just one more chance to look into your eyes and see you looking back. Oh, I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do.
All right, tell me what's going on here.
Folks, this report, her name is Kayla, 17-year-old female, restrained front seat passenger in a head-on collision. She's currently unresponsive. GCS is 3. She's got a blood pressure of 110/70. Heart rate's about 84 and regular. The sinus rhythm on the monitor, respirations are 16, non-labored lungs. Head has the abrasion contusion up here. Lung sounds are clear, nickel bilaterally, no crepitus or deformity noted in the chest. Abdomen is soft and non-tender.
Okay, let's get her over.
Pelvic girdle is intact. She's not moving any extremities. I've got a 16 gauge in her right arm, 14 gauge in her left. Blood sugar, I didn't have time.
Erica, you want to go ahead? Lower? Get the little bit lower, yeah. Okay.
She is in full C-spine precautions.
All right.
Should I be tubing on the way over? Okay, we ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
All right, let's get her on the monitor, you guys.
Unknown meds, history, or allergies at this point.
Thank you so much. Check pulses for me. Get her on the monitor. Can you get the monitor on?
Yeah.
Hey, she's in VFib right now, you guys.
Okay, I'm
Let's
start CPR.
start CPR. Get ready to shock her. Put the pads on.
Okay,
Charge.
charging. What joules do you want?
360? 200, 200.
Okay, charging. Okay, everybody clear?
Everybody clear. Everybody clear. Go.
Okay, CPR.
Still in VFib.
Erica, give me the step stool, please.
Continue CPR. Charge again to 200.
Charging. Everybody clear?
Everybody clear? Shock. All right.
Okay,
All right, she's in asystole now. Continue CPR.
Did you want epi?
Yeah, get one of Appy in right now. Jenna, go ahead and draw some blood.
Okay, one epi given.
Continue CPR. She's still in asystole. Let's intubate. All right, epi. Second, give it her another milligram. Yeah.
Okay, pulse check.
No pulse.
No pulse.
No pulse. Continue CPR.
Okay, I'm getting in. Everything ready for today?
Yeah.
Come on, kiddo. Come on.
Still in asystole. Let's go, Jen. All right, that's good. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, give me the Mac blade. Take over the bag. All right. Okay. All right, she's intubated.
Come on, kiddo. Hang in
All
there.
right, another gram of epi. No, milligram of epi.
Epi going in.
All right, is that our 5th one? Yeah,
The 5th
fifth
epi,
epi. How long has it been since she's been
Erica,
here?
what time do we start?
Like 45 minutes ago?
45 minutes.
45 minutes, no pulses.
So she had
She's
a
been
fluid.
5 doses of epi. She started V-fib to asystole, and you guys have been doing chest compressions now for 40 minutes.
All right, I think it's time to, we have to call it. All right. All right. Time of death, 10:10 a.m.
10 a.m.
All right.
Expired.
Okay.
If I had only known it was the last walk in the rain, I'd keep you out for hours in the storm. I would hold your hand like a lifeline to my heart. Underneath the thunder we'd be warm. If I had only known it was our last walk in the rain. If I had only known I'd never hear your voice again, I'd memorize each thing you ever said. And on those lonely nights I could think of them once more and keep your words alive inside my head. If I had only known I'd never hear your voice again. You were the treasure in my hand. You were the one who always stood beside me. So unaware, I foolishly believed that you would always be there. But then there came a day and I turned my head and you slipped away.
Okay guys, listen up. Okay, we got your phone numbers and everything. We're gonna release you to your parents, okay? Because you just have minor injuries, and I would suggest you get checked out by the doctor. But your parents are over here, and we got the police taking you there. You understand? Yes, sir. Okay, let's go.
A miracle to stop the dawn. And when you smiled at me, I would look into your eyes and make sure you know my love for you goes on and on. If I had only known, if I had only known, oh, the love I would have shown if I had only known.
Okay, Jared, I'm going to ask you a few questions. This is what's going on. You're being booked for drunk driving. Okay. Do you have any illness, any medical problems? No. Okay, Jared, now we're going to stand up and take a picture. Stand up, walk this way, and turn around for me. Look at the camera. There. Okay, so now I'm going to take your cuffs off and fingerprint you. Okay, Jared? All right. 2, keep this hand up here. Okay. Okay, put your hand down and come like this way. Right there. Stand here. And let me see your hands. And we're going to go ahead, put your hand there. Put your hand together. There you go. Come on.
Have a seat right here.
So I was given information that this was a young lady named Jenna, and I was told that you are the parents. However, we did not know this, so we need to have you do a positive confirmation of ID for us, if you would. And we're going to gently pull the blanket back so that you can tell us if this is or is not your child. And I'm sorry, there's no other way to do this.
That's our daughter.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time that made us laugh, I'll wait them back. I thought we get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been and I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memory to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Can you please help me welcome a very special speaker, Caitlin?
Thank you for having me. I would like to tell you about a girl I know, a daughter, a sister, a wife, but most importantly, a friend. Growing up the third of 8 siblings, she's overcome many hardships in her life. She's been the person to find good in the world, no matter the circumstances, and has always seen the light at the end of the tunnel. Raised by a single mother, hard work and tough love were the backbone to her upbringing. Her mother never was the hugs and kisses kind of person, but she raised her to be strong and determined. In school, bookwork wasn't her strongest suit, but she got good grades. Sports, on the other hand, she excelled at. Soccer was her favorite, and it kept her active and focused. At 16, she met her father, who had left when she was 4 years old. Finally, she was going to have a father in her life to love and protect her. Excited to meet this man, after so many years, he gave her a stuffed Harley-Davidson pig, a pack of Camel Wides, and told her, "I hope this makes up for everything. What's your name again?" Devastated, crushed, and dumbfounded, she visited with this man who could care less about her. After that day, she hasn't spoken to him since. Good riddance, she says, but in reality, she's never felt so unwanted and disposable. At 18, she became pregnant and married soon after that to a man who loved her for her, broken pieces and all. Soon after being married, her husband joined the service to provide for their growing family. Moving away from family and friends was hard, but she knew it was just the beginning. In the midst of growing up herself, deployments, college, and raising their children, she persevered through the good times and the bad. She loved her husband and was proud to be a military wife. Service before self and honor was the code she lived by. After her husband's second deployment, things changed. She could see it in his eyes that the man that came back wasn't her husband that she sent off just 6 months prior. His third deployment had come and gone. She couldn't help him. His fourth deployment came and went. She couldn't reach him. No matter how strong she believed she was, war had changed him. Watching him slip away and transform into a shell of a human being was heartbreaking. Tired and broken, she walked away from the love of her life and returned home with her children in tow. Determined for a new beginning, she continued to push forward in life, working 2 jobs, going to college, and providing for her children. Finally, things were looking up. St. Patrick's Day 2012, she decided to go out with her friend to have a few drinks. It turned out to be one of the biggest regrets in her life. She made a careless, thoughtless, foolish decision to drink and drive. She remembers waking up on the concrete floor of a cell. Disoriented and confused, she was being charged with a felony DUI with great bodily injury. With no memory of anything and not knowing the damage she had caused, she was unable to comprehend her new reality. Trying to piece back together the last 18 hours of her life seemed impossible. She was in a living nightmare. Alone, scared, and hopeless, she was booked into the county jail. Reading police reports and witness statements, she was able to piece together the missing hours. Speeding and running a red light, she crashed into a vehicle carrying 5 teenagers. A few were ejected and were lying on the roadway broken and helpless. Where the impact occurred, barely alive, the severely injured were crushed and sustained major injuries. Concussions, contusions, scared, and screaming for help. This is the reality of what she did. She did this. She hurt and forever changed not only their lives, but the lives of their families. The shame and guilt eat her alive and consume her when she closes her eyes. The irreparable damage she has caused to a multitude of innocent lives creates within her a personal prison from which she will not be pardoned. Given the chance to trade places with those that she had hurt, she would not hesitate but take the pain upon herself. That she never meant to hurt anyone is no consolation to the decision to drink and drive. She does not cower from the responsibility she is to take for her careless, thoughtless, foolish decision to drink and drive. This is real. This is not a reenactment. The girl I talk about is me. This is my life. This is my consequence. Because of my choice to drink and drive that night, I forever changed 5 teenagers' lives. I'm sorry doesn't undo the damage I have done. I've come to the conclusion that I won't ever wake up without thinking about that night. Because it happened. And it changed my life and the lives of so many people. By sharing my life with all of you, I hope to bring awareness to how serious drinking and driving is. And hopefully, by making a lasting impression on you, we can save one life. Old, young, male, female, rich, poor, drinking and driving does not discriminate. No matter how many good decisions you think you've made, one bad decision can forever change the rest of your life. Please don't make the same mistake I have. Serving a prison sentence behind my drinking and driving, I am prisoner WE 4903.
Now, if you would please join me in welcoming Eric Robertson.
Today, I died. Today I left this earth and is now resting high with the rest of the family. I just wanted to let y'all know that I love you and thank you for everything you've done for me. Through the good times and bad times, you've all stood by my side and I appreciate that a lot. Mama, you are my world and I love you so much. Through everything in my life, you've helped me and taught me everything that I needed to know. I love the times when we had together. I love when you would pick me up, hold me, and tell me how much you love me and give me kisses all over my face. When I wasn't feeling well, you'd always tell me things would be okay and that I'd come back better than before. I'll never forget when I had cut my head open and I wouldn't stop bleeding. I had seen everyone around me trying to help me and get the towels, and everyone around me trying to help and get the towels to cover the bleeding. The look on your face scared me because at the time I never seen you like that, and I'd never thought I'd see that type of hurt on your face. I remember the drive to the hospital. I had like the 7th cloth covering my face because the rest were filled with blood. I felt really tired and told you that I just wanted to sleep. You told me to stay awake and keep fighting. It scared me thinking that I wasn't going to make it and that you wouldn't have me on this earth anymore. I never wanted to leave your side and have you feeling something isn't right or something is missing. After knowing I was going to be okay and that you wasn't going to lose your mini-me, you gave me a big hug and I felt that deeply. I will never forget and miss it all. Dad, you taught me to be the best man that I can be and to always walk with my head held high no matter what goes on. There were so many good times we had. From you always messing with Mom to singing the lyrics wrong on purpose while taking me and DJ to school from Stockton. It was always a good time and I wish to have continued. At some time in my life when you wouldn't be there, it would hurt me. Even though I knew it was because of like work or something, it still hurt because I'd missed the type of bond and the times we had. It sucked and I'm sorry I never told you. I always had the feeling that maybe I'm just tripping or overreacting, but the feeling would go away. I don't really know what it was as to why we never really talked. I really don't. Nothing was ever said, so it was like there wasn't really a problem. I wish we would have talked sooner or more and really had that strong bond and always hanging out. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed every single moment there was of us together, even if it was just me walking in the living room and sitting next to you on the couch. I enjoyed that. When I would be upset and down, you would talk to me and give me the best type of advice and words, and it would make me feel 10 times better. I remember it like it was yesterday when I was laying in my room and all I heard was DJ and Brittany calling your name, and even Mom call your name more than once. I remember walking in the room and just seeing you laying there on the bed, not responding, not moving, not saying anything, just laying there. I froze up and just watched as they called your name. After a while, I went into my room and started bawling my eyes out. I literally at that point thought I lost my dad. I thought I lost a man that would keep me up when I was down and bring joy into my heart. I didn't know what to do and just laid in my bed and prayed that you'd be okay. After wiping my tears, I then heard your voice call my name. I jumped up and went into the room, and you sat up on the bed and you hugged me and told me that you were okay and that I needed to be strong through all evil no matter what goes on. I appreciate you and everything you've done for me, and that means the most to me. DJ, my only brother. Man, as much as I want to be punching you, I love you so much. I'll never forget the bonds and moments we had. We do everything together and it will always be a good time. Knowing that I had an older brother to look up to when things went south meant the most to me. We'd bump heads a lot, but at the end of the day, we'd be cool and end up coming closer. At some point in life, we fell off and it really hurt me. We never talked, hung out, texted each other, or any of that. It was weird knowing that we were in the same house but don't speak at all. It really sucks and things shouldn't have been like that. I hated feeling like there was no point in talking because nothing was going to change. After a while, we'd exchange a few words, but that would be it. It would mainly hurt me because I felt I lost a bond. I don't even remember the last time we actually said we loved each other. It sucked, and that's just how life is or was. I know that no matter what, we will never lose each other and that we're always going to be good mentally and spiritually. It sucks I won't be able to see my little niece, but I know you're going to be a great father and give her the world. My sister, Brittany, I just want you to know that I love you and you mean the world to me. Having a sister like you is really a blessing, and I wouldn't want you to change that for anything in the world. I'll always remember the close times we had and the long talks. Even when I came out to San Diego to stay with you, it was the best time ever. I know it won't be the same anymore, but just know your little brother loves you and is always here watching over you. To family, I love you all. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you soon.
Next, please welcome Casey Moore.
you, sweetheart.
Dear Mom, today I died. I wish I got the chance to say goodbye to you, but that's just not what happened. This is my goodbye. Mom, I don't want you to mourn over my death. I need you to rejoice in the life that I had. Mom, you mean so much to me. You are so smart and strong and talented. I'm proud to call you my mom. Being a single white mom with a mixed kid, we had a lot of rough patches, but you never failed to give your all or to make me happy. I am so thankful to have had the chance to love you and be a part of your life. Now that I'm gone, please don't cry. Smile. Know that even though I never got to say it, I love you with all of my heart. I hope that you find love and happiness. You deserve the world. I remember times where we'd sit at home watching some sappy movie about a mom or a kid dying and you'd cry while I sat across the room making fun of you. You'd laugh and say, "Don't judge me." Before this, I would have thought nothing of that movie. Now I know it matters. I could have never made it this far without you. I know now why you cried. I know now why it hurt you. I don't want to say goodbye. It's hard. But I will always love you, and I will always watch over you and be here for you. You are my best friend. Forever and always. Goodbye.
Now I'd like to welcome Christina Graber's parents.
Thank you.
My precious Christina, I am writing this with a heavy heart. You are no longer with me, and it tears me apart. As a mother, I would sometimes think about all of the bad things that could happen to you, and it would tear me up inside. Like the time you crashed on the dirt bike. In that moment, my life stopped because I was frozen in fear for what could have happened. Your dad and I have always tried to keep you safe and protect you from getting hurt. I know sometimes it may have seemed as if we were smothering you or being overprotected, but it was only because we love you so, so much and never, ever wanted anything to happen to you. Wow, this is hard. I remember all your first, the first time I held you in my arms and gave you your very first kiss. I remember your first smile. So sweet and innocent. I remember when you were brave enough to take your first steps and ride your bike for the first time. So many firsts, but there will never be any more firsts for you and me to share together. It just doesn't seem real. I expect to see you walking in that door, asking what's for dinner, but I know that will never happen again. Why? I don't understand why. I know I have always told you everything happens for a reason, but for the life of me, I can't understand why this would happen to you. You were so young, too young, just starting to truly experience the world. No one can truly understand this hurt I'm feeling, not even your dad. You were mine, a part of me. You grew in my tummy. I felt your first kicks. I love you, Christina Marie, with every breath in my body. You were mine to care for and protect, and I couldn't protect you. Why? You were my precious baby. No, damn it, you are my precious baby, and I want you back. Please come back to me. Please, someone, wake me and tell me this isn't real, that they made a mistake and you're fine. I can't bear the thought of never seeing you or talking to you or hugging you ever again. It's not right. A mother should never have to bury their child. Please, God, I'm begging you, please make this right. Bring back Christina to me. Please, God, bring my precious daughter back to me. She had so much to live for, so much good to do in this world, and so much more to accomplish. Why? I will ask this question for the rest of my life. Why? I love you, Sissy. Please always know that you were my baby, my precious daughter who could light up a room with your smile, always loving and caring, always looking for the good in everyone. Life will never be the same without you. I will miss you every single day for the rest of my life. Sad and brokenhearted, Mom.
Next, I'd like to welcome up Brittany Burton's mom.
My dearest Brittany, I never thought the day would come that I would have to say goodbye to you. The last time I saw you, we were talking about where you wanted to go to college. You were so excited thinking about the possibilities. Now you'll never see those days. You will never get the chance to walk down the aisle at your wedding. You'll never get the chance to be a mom or grow old with the man you love. I will miss driving in the car with you, singing along to Bruno Mars or Justin Bieber. I will miss talking to you, your silly jokes, and your funny stories. I will miss your enthusiasm for everything you did, whether it was cheerleading, softball, or working at your job. You had the ability to make everyone around you smile. My life will never be the same. I watched you come into this world, a beautiful blue-eyed blonde baby. I watched you grow into a beautiful, strong, and brave young woman. Now I've lost my best friend, my confidant, and my heart. I hope you know that I love you so much. It's been a joy to be your mom and a privilege to be your friend. I love you. Love, Mom.
Next, I'd like to welcome up Ashley Christopher. That's okay.
Today, I died. I've been sitting here, staring at this blank paper for 5 minutes now, wondering why it's so hard to get words out, when anyone who knows me best knows it's usually the opposite. But I've realized why it's so hard to find these words, and why my hands are shaking. I'm saying goodbye. Mom, Dad, Kyle. Mom, you are my heart. Looking back at the years, my best times were with you. I remember our mother-daughter camping trips. I remember our first vacation alone together, just the two of us. We went to Disneyland and we laughed the entire car ride there. I remember the first time I told you who I had a crush on, and somehow you already knew. You always knew everything before I did. But I know that you didn't know this one coming. It's going to be difficult to go on without me, I know that. But I need you to promise me that you will try your best. I love you, and I couldn't have asked for a better mother. You are my best friend, my other half. I will always be with you. Dad. Things haven't always been easy for us, especially these past few years. I know that you may not realize it, but I'm so thankful for everything you gave me and everything you did for me. You gave me the Christopher eyes and the Christopher stubbornness. I used to get mad when people compared us, but now looking back on everything, I can see it. I am 100% my father's daughter. Thank you for the endless butterfly kisses and the stickman drawings you'd put in every birthday card and draw on the bathroom mirror for me to see whenever I had a bad day. Thank you for flying me around the house like Supergirl before bed. It may not always seem like it, but I'm so beyond grateful and proud to call you my dad. I love you so much, Dad, and I will miss you with every fiber of my being. To my brother, Kyle, you are my hero. Every day growing up, I wanted to be just like you. You taught me right from wrong and showed me what it was like to live a truly selfless life. I'll never forget the way we always knew what the other was thinking. And it breaks my heart knowing that I won't be there to see you grow up, that we can't grow old together like we talked about. Please take care of Mom and Dad. I hope you find true love and that you start a family. I know you'll be the best dad. Promise me you'll do the things I couldn't. Travel the world and live each day to the fullest. I love you and I will miss you beyond words. To everyone who knew me, loved me, who I called a friend, and who called me a friend, please do not grieve too long. I will miss you all, and I hope to see you again one day. Goodbye.
The last letter will be read by Miranda Morris.
I died today. Today my life was taken by someone's decisions to put alcohol over my life. I now need to express my goodbyes to my two beloved parents. First, my mom. It's crazy how you taught me to be a woman and to always respect myself. All the life lessons you've taught me from after I've learned of your brother's suicide to your sister the same way I've learned to be so strong. I've watched you struggle when we met your firstborn after you gave him up for adoption. How you'd been kicked out to a foreign city. I've seen you forgive but never forget because we are never ready to make nice. I love you always, being my shoulder to cry on whether it was a long day, work, or school, or anything. I wish I could have one of those again. Those hugs meant the world to me, and I wish in some way I could express appreciation to you for all those days. I'm sorry to put you through loving and losing again after you've already lost so much at the age I died at. I hope and pray you'll be able to see me as the remarkable woman you've established me to be. And my father, who graciously showed me love endlessly. As your baby girl and your honey bunny, you've exhibited to me how true love works and how I should constantly be treated. You are my fearless protector of not only me but my mom. I wish you could have protected me today. I know and understand you have struggled and still prosper, and I always truly aspired to be as dedicated and hardworking as you are. From all the carousel rides at the mall to teach me how to drive stick shift, I've seen you as a hero of mine, and I've never truly expressed how much you mean to me. To both of you, please enjoy the life I once lived and watch over Jordan and all the others who cared about me. Please thank Garrett, Tucker, and Ryan for always showing me what real men are made of. Watch over Addie and Hurley. I love you both endlessly, and I hope you continue to succeed, although I will no longer be present. Thank you for everything.
This concludes our program for today. There are several people I would like to thank. First off, West High's class of 2018. Congratulations to you all. I hope you have a safe and happy graduation. You deserve it. To my 25 brand new friends, thank you so much. I'm so proud of all of you. Without you, this program would not exist. I love you all. To the parents of these 25 great kids, pat yourselves on the back. Excuse me. I'd like to thank the Tracy Fire Department, Police Department, along with AMR. I'd also like to thank Ace Towing for providing the cars, Hotchkiss Mortuary. I'd like to thank the Tracy CHP. Thank you. I'd like to thank Chowchillo's Women's Facility and Caitlin for being strong enough to come out here and tell you her story. I'd like to thank Denny's, Olive Garden, Black Bear for providing us all the food. It was awesome. Holiday Inn Express for providing us, well, providing you with a nice place to stay. This program, in my opinion, is the best program that the California Highway Patrol is part of. We do a lot of good things, but this by far is the best. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your day. Thank you for letting me have your kids for a day. On behalf of the California Highway Patrol, thank you all. You're welcome to see your family again. I'm so sorry. There are 3 people that I would like to thank for this program, and without them, this wouldn't exist. First off, Mr. Benham. Mr. Benham is an outstanding individual. And last but not least, 2 of your classmates, Talia and Nick, wherever you're sitting right now. This couldn't have happened without you, so thank you very much.